Before I get started, I would like to thank the beautiful Charmin from Charmin's Kitchen for her representation of the Afro-Guyanese metemg recipe. What's up, YouTube family? Hope everyone is staying healthy and eating good food. Today I'm excited to join with some of our talented YouTube creators from Guyana to share in our recipes of our 6 ethnic culture. I'm preparing the Amerindian dish called PepperPot. The star of the show is cassava. So this is me clearing out the area in the backyard and looking for some cassava. Cassava is going to be one of the main ingredients in my recipes today. I must add that cassava is one of the staple diet for the Amerindians in the Caribbean or in Guyana. They use it in almost all their dishes and create all their recipe from cassava. This is what we're looking for. This is gonna be the star of the show for our recipes. Keep watching. To start, I'm going in with some beef, goat meat, and some cow foot. Already cleaned and trimmed and ready to be washed. These are the rest of the ingredients. We have cinnamon sticks, allspice berries, black peppercorn, cloves, and some orange peel. We have onion, garlic, thyme, scallion, and of course, a nice ball of fire to flavor everything. And some of our Pomeroon's best, cashrip. So now we're gonna wash our meat like all good Caribbean people with some lime and lemon. Make sure to scrub those meat properly and clean it. Yes, we do wash our meat. And now I'm going in with some of my secret green seasoning. I'd like to thank you all 9 tribes of the Caribbean, the Native Indians, for all your beautiful contribution to Guyana. In doing so, I'm preparing one of your dish the traditional way. Please watch and see. It's a bit windy here today, so I'm gonna get started here on cutting up my green seasonings. So now I'm getting all my herbs and seasoning chopped up here. Going in 1 medium onion. Guys, keep in mind that everyone will have their own variation of this recipe. I'm trying to get it as close as possible to the native folks. I may omit or add something that's not usually in the recipe, so forgive me for that. But I can guarantee you that it's gonna be very flavorful. Chop our onions, add that in as well. You know why I love this recipe? This is one of my favorite, because this is a real man's recipe. It's an all-in-one. So you basically just gotta put everything in one pot. It's not complicated at all. Probably gonna go in with about, because I like garlic, I'm probably gonna go in with about 6 cloves of garlic. The rest I'm gonna save for another recipe. So 6 cloves of garlic. Crush them. Get them out the shell. And it's as easy as that, guys. Yeah, I can hear the music playing in my ear. I just want to dance to our native folks' drums. Yes, guys, this costume and this preparation is to show our respect to the nation of Guyana and thank the folks for all their contributions. So all my other YouTube friends are gonna do the same for the 6 races with all respect due. And don't worry about getting everything perfectly cut here, because this pot is going to take a very long time to cook and get all the meat tender. So everything here basically going to just melt into the pot. So don't have to be perfect. It's a bit windy here today, but we're gonna see if we make it. So to spice things up a little bit, I got me some Guyanese pepper that's going into the pot as well. Now I'm gonna cut up my scotch bonnet. This is very hot, guys. So be careful how you flavor your pot with your scotch bonnet. If you like pepper, flavor to your liking. Going to make an adult pot here. It's going to be lots of pepper. It's pepper pot we're making today. So guys, one more thing that makes this Guyanese dish Guyanese is our broadleaf thyme. Seasoning as well, but these are fresh seasoning here, and the peppers. Take a look, guys. This is what we're looking like. Yes, for our pepper pot. So guys, this is how simple and easy and delicious this recipe is, that anyone can do this. Just get the right stuff going. We're gonna light up our fire. So guys, this is how easy it is. Got a stove lit. Gonna add some cooking oil, about 2 to 3 teaspoons cooking oil. Heat it up. Make sure, yeah, getting the vibes. See, your food will taste so much better when you cook with love. You gotta feel the vibes. And today I'm gonna share that vibes with you, as we want to share that love. All my YouTube family, all my viewers, all my subscribers, this is gonna be shared to you. So now that we're getting all heated up here, we're gonna go in with our seasoning meat. Yes, guys. So I just want to let you know, guys, this dish was delivered to us by the Native Indians as a means of preserving their catch, their meat. When they brought the wild meat in, this is the way they preserve it, because they had no refrigerator or no means to preserving their meat or keeping it for a long time. So this is the way that it's been done traditionally, and throughout the South American area, the 9 tribes share these recipes to preserve their meat. A little piece of thyme, orange peel, cinnamon sticks, cloves, allspice berries. Yes, put it in whole. You don't have to put the powder one. And some black pepper as well. And we're gonna go in with a little bit of salt in a little bit. Just for now, so that those juices and the natural liquids, the salt will bring that out, so everything could be marinated and married into that meat. So we're gonna cover that down, let it steam for a little bit, and then I'll come back and add the other stuff. Basically, this is it, guys. This is our one pot. And this is what makes this unique. A cashrip that was made from the cassava, just like the one from my backyard. So what they do, they grated the cassava and they get the juices from it. So right here I added about 3 tablespoons. I'm gonna mix this in and see if we need a little bit more later. I'll let you know exactly how much more I added in, but we're gonna give this a mix now. This just gives it color and a whole lot of flavors. So you guys gonna get to see here what's really going on. So everything goes in at the same time here. And it's just gonna cook down. We're not gonna add any liquid to it because we want it to like cook a little bit in that oil. It's gonna release this liquid, and then that liquid is gonna evaporate, and it's gonna cook some more into that oil. And then we're gonna add our liquids. So you see how we're going there, guys? Our meat is starting to get that color. So we might need to add just a little bit more of that cashrip. Now I'm just gonna add about a tablespoon more of cashrip. So we want to get that richness, and that should do it. Keep watching, guys. You'll see how this is coming along. So all my friends out there, I want you guys to guess what else I'm gonna make with cassava. Since we're representing this native tribe, I'm gonna make something else to go along with our dish today, with our pepper pot. I'm gonna make something else to go along with the pepper pot. Alright guys, we got 3 of them, just in case one of them didn't make it. We're gonna head in, grate this up. It's time to give this boy a stir. Check out the colors. Oh, it's smelling good. I can smell all the seasoning here, all the green seasoning, all the herbs and aromatics. Oh man, and the color's coming good. So this is gonna steam down some more. Fry it down before we add any water. patience. So gonna have a lot of time for that boil and cook down and get it all nice and tender. And we'll come back. For some of you guys, I don't know if this will bring back any memories to you. Cooking outdoors in the backyard. This one is no good. I'm going to chicken. Try this one. This one is okay. Try this one. All right. We got our winners here. About 20 minutes just doing it and throwing the gravy here. Water is evaporated. Frying down in that little bit of oil and getting all that flavor. This is it, guys. See, the water is evaporating. See the sleeve in that stew. The oil has been frying here for a little while. Smelling awesome. It's windy here today. Now I'm gonna go in with my water. Maybe about 3 cups of water here. We're gonna let that cook down very slow. Gonna lower the heat. Let this take its time and cook. In the meantime, I'm gonna head into the kitchen and move on with the rest of the recipes. Follow me. Alright guys, now it's time to take a look at how our pot is coming along. It's been almost an hour. We're going to take a look at what's going on here. Look at it, family. This is what's going on. Check it out. Gonna lower this heat a little bit more. Oh, I can smell it. It's just awesome. And guys, I know a lot of people don't put their orange peel in here, but if you try it with the orange peel, you'll know what I'm talking about. Orange peel and the allspice berries kick it up a notch. Unbelievable flavor here, guys. Gotta try it. I went off of the original recipe just a little bit, just to enhance some of the flavors, because you know me, I just want stuff with flavor. Alright guys, so we're gonna come back to that. So I just added a little bit more water so this thing can cook slowly. This is what we're looking like right here, guys. Oh my gosh. I hope I'm not gonna melt out everything. I see the meat is starting to loose up. That means that we're close to finish. You guys keep watching. You'll see the finish when we play it up. So I'd like to share another recipe with you guys, sticking with the theme here with the cassava. Now I'm going in with my grated coconut, half a cup of sugar, pinch of black pepper and salt, nutmeg, cinnamon, and this is our cassava from the backyard. We're just gonna cut it, peel it, wash it, and get ready to grate it. We're making cassava pone here. Now we grate cassava. For this recipe, we'll need about 2.5 cups of cassava, a little bit of essence, and about a half a stick of butter melted. Gonna combine everything together. This is optional. You can go in with whole milk or milk powder, just like I did. We're making it rich. So I go in with about a half a cup of milk powder. We're gonna combine everything together. Quick and easy, simple recipe for cassava pone. As soon as we get everything mixed well, grease our baking dish. I'm using butter to grease. And we scoop our mix into the baking tray or pan. Level it off. And now I'm gonna top it off with some cut pieces of butter. And this is what's gonna make it crunchy. Give you that nice charred on the top. We bake it for about 35 minutes, and here we have it. Toothpick test, all done. This is your cassava pone, folks. Quick and easy recipe. So moving right along with the theme, we're making cassava bread, 4 eggs, pinch of sugar, flour, oil, activated dry yeast, salt, and cassava. We're making cassava bread, folks, to go along with our pepper pot. So we're gonna peel our cassavas. And this time we're not gonna grate it. We're gonna wash it, cut it up in halves. Gonna activate our yeast in a little bit of water and add our 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Mix well and set it aside for about 10 minutes. Bring our water up to boil and ease our cassava in it to boil for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna grease our pan and prepare it for the bread mix. Gonna flour it. Now this is the best time to use the cassava while it's hot. So we're gonna smash it with a potato smasher. And now's the time you can remove that middle membrane and add your flour. 2 cups of flour, pinch of salt, and about 3 ounces of cooking oil. 4 eggs. These are the eggs from the hen from the backyard. Notice how yellow and rich it is. Our activated yeast is doing its thing, and now it's time to add it. You can tell that it's ready because it's all bubbled up. Add it all together and give it a good mix. I know it don't look like anything right now, but we're gonna cover it down and let it set for a few minutes. And now it's time to flour our surface, add a little bit more flour, and we're gonna knead our bread dough now. This is our cassava bread dough. Make it into a nice log. And we place it in our baking pan. This is a silicone baking pan. Now for the glaze, 1 egg yolk, a little bit of milk. And we're gonna glaze the top of it. Now it goes into the oven, 350 degree, 35 minutes. And here it is. It's beautiful cassava bread. Keep watching, folks. We're not done here yet. While this bread is hot, I was so tempted to give it a try with some nice butter. Here it is, folks. Our pepper pot, cassava pone, cassava bread, and star of the show, our pepper pot to go along with everything. Hope you guys enjoy this recipe and this video. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. We appreciate you checking this video out. I hope you watch the other YouTubers, check their video out as well. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. And we look forward to seeing you in the other videos.
This is so, man. Thanks for having me, man. This is so good.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Guys, we're having Jamaican tasting Guyanese pepper pot here today.
This food is succulent. It's so good. The meat. If you notice, I only have a fork. I don't have a knife because
You don't even need to. As a matter of fact, let me take that away from you. This is a food to eat with hand.
It's juicy, it's tender, it's flavorful, and anything Caribbean duck style, you know, it has a lot of flavor, a lot of spice, and it's not spice to hurt. It's just spice to enjoy.
Spice, flavor of the Caribbean.
Oh, and this cassava bread here, boy. Oh, I've never had cassava bread before. I didn't know it would be this tender.
Is this the first time you're having pepper pot Guyanese style?
Yes, very first time. You know, in Jamaica we don't cook. We don't blend a lot of the meats together. If you're cooking goat, it's goat alone.
Right.
If you're cooking pork, it's going to be pork alone. But here we have beef, goat, and pork.
So this is a traditional dish that I'm doing. I'm doing a collaboration with a lot of different people that showcase the 6 nations of Guyana. So this is one of the indigenous tribes, the Amerindian tribes. They have 9 different tribes of the Amerindian that we showcased in here, and they all use cassava as their main ingredients. So cassava is one of the main ingredients that make this dish. And what they do is they render down the juice of the cassava to make the cashrip. And that's our main ingredient to make this dish.
So that's the body of the gravy I'm seeing here, right?
Right, exactly. You see that dark brown color? I know you're from Jamaica and you use browning.
Yes.
You use cashrip. So taste the flavor in this, buddy.
Yeah, it's a full-bodied flavor. It's deep, dense, rich. It's really good.
And the way to eat this is grab a piece of bread, pinch off a piece of the meat that's already flaking off,
Yeah.
and melt in your mouth, delicious.
I have to confess, I'm a little bit clumsy. But the good thing is,
Without nobody judging.
but it gives me an excuse to lick my fingers, man.
I do it all the time. As a matter of fact, I like it when you lick your finger. That means that you're enjoying your food.
Yes. Oh.
So, the indigenous people, they would do hunt and gathering, right? And they would hunt and gather all the meat that they could find.
Right.
And the way to preserve the meat is cooking it this way.
Oh, okay.
This is a natural way to preserve the meat. When they cook it like this, they keep it in one big pot. And what they will do is they continuously heat in this pot. And you can have
On a
this,
low flame.
keep it on a low flame.
Yeah.
And they would have this for a longer time. They could probably have this for a few days, just eating out of the same pot.
Oh, that's good. And the longer you cook it, the more tender it becomes.
And the more flavorful it gets. You know, because everything gets infused.
Yeah.
All the ingredients. And the cassava cashrip does that trick. That's why it has that main ingredients. You know, it just flavor everything and preserve everything. And they would have this eaten for about a week at least. And as tradition go along, because the Amerindian, the Native Amerindian passes down to the Guyanese, this become a Christmas tradition. In every Guyanese house, this becomes a tradition that they must cook this. If you're a true Guyanese, this is one of the traditional dishes in Christmas time. Besides sorrel and fruitcake, you must have
Cashrip.
cashrip, pepperpot.
Pepperpot. This is one tradition I'll be looking forward to. Every Christmas I will make sure I get my cashrip and my pepperpot.
Well, I know you've been watching my channel, and you've been a friend of mine for a long time. Been
How
inviting
many
you
years now?
so
15,
many.
20 years?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But you're getting to eat. I've been coming to your house and eating for a long time. And I like the way you make your soups and everything like that. I've been copying some of your recipes as well.
Oh, that's good.
But now you get a chance to taste mine.
Listen, you can be our friend too. Like and subscribe. And if you're close by, let us know. You can come and eat with us.
That's right. You all are invited.
Yes. There's always a place at the table for you.
Thank you all for watching my video. Up next in this great collaboration is Ash, Cooking with Ash. Please make sure to check her channel out. Also, she's on Facebook, Cooking with Ash. She has an awesome recipe here to share. Please make sure to tune in to her and see her part of the collaboration.